of Niger and the lifting of other sanctions against the country with immediate effect. In a statement by Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, the directive is in compliance with the decisions of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government at its extraordinary summit held last month in Abuja, where the leaders agreed to lift economic sanctions against the Republic of Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea. The president has directed that the closure of land and air borders between Nigeria and Niger, as well as ECOWAS no-fly zone on all commercial flights to and from Niger Republic, be lifted immediately. President Tinubu also directed the suspension of all commercial and financial transactions between Nigeria and Niger be lifted immediately. Our correspondent in Katsina State, Abdullatif Yusuf, made a trip to Jibia community, which is a border town between Nigeria and the Republic of Niger. He joins us live now for some updates following this directive by Mr. President. Abdullatif, I would like you to describe to me what you can see around you. What is the mood of the people following the announcement? Any improvement in commercial activities around there?
Yeah, one of the major borders we have in Katsina, we have about 4 borders that links Nigeria with the Niger Republic. And Jibia border is the mother border that we have, where a lot of activities happens in terms of trade and social relationship between the two countries. As I stand now, you can see behind me some movements of vehicles that are trying to come in from Niger to Nigeria and vice versa, with the security operatives resuming to work fully to check and do their routine activities in the area. And for the people in town, we were here even last 2 weeks when ECOWAS withdrew the sanctions on Niger and Burkina Faso and Mali. And since then, people have been anxious to see this moment where the government will also announce the total opening of the border. Although the ceremonial aspect has not been done, but you can see little activities going on as motorists and people trying to enter Nigeria from Niger.
It's about 24 hours following that announcement. Have you been able to interact with the people, and what do they have to say about any impact it has had on their trade and their life in general?
Actually, the interviews we had is that the people are also waiting to see the return of activities fully, which is yet to begin. Although people are not restricted now, as you can see, there are movements, but it's not as before. This is a border where up to 100 trucks pass across every day on a normal business day. But you can see the little movement is not much, only people trying to return their normal social activities around the border area. But in terms of trade, I believe it will have to take a little while before things get better and improved.
All right, but talk to us about your trip down to Jibia. What was the security situation like? Did you have to see perhaps more security officials than you would regularly find while the sanction now was actually in place?
Yeah, really, the area is a volatile area. There is banditry, and the border, the main road leading to the border area is always very heavy, is under watch, a very heavy security watch. So as we come, there is about 14 roadblocks we have to stop and interact with them over the situation. But really, there is normalcy per se with regard to movement of people within the area. And even in terms of security, we can see a lot of improvement despite the fear of people going to the area at the evening hours. I think things are normal. The situation is calm, and we're expecting more to improve with this presidential order.
All right, Abdullatif, well, thank you very much for this update for us from Jibia, that border town between Nigeria and the Republic of